Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurafika binti Madlam. My matric number H2182540. First of all, I will love to explain the first part of statistic up by A, which is 2 data arrangement and 2 geographical method of number labor force by age group in Kelantan 8, 1982 until 2019. The first graph is histogram. Based on the table has shown the first class are 7 to 14, the lower boundary 6.5, the upper boundary 14.5, midpoint 2, and the frequency also 2. The second class is 15 to 22. The lower boundary 40.5, upper boundary 22.5, the midpoint is 18.5, the frequency is 11. Next, 22 to 30, the lower boundary 22.5, upper boundary 30.5, midpoint 36.5, and the frequency is 8. Next, the 31 to 38 of class, 30.5 of lower boundary, 38.5 upper boundary, 34.5 of midpoint, and 5 of frequency. Then the class 39 to 46, the lower boundary 38.5, upper boundary 46.5, midpoint 42.5, and the frequency 8. The class of 47 to 54, the lower boundary 46.5, upper boundary 54.5, the midpoint is 50.5, and the frequency 3. Lastly, the class of 55 to 62, the lower boundary 40. Lastly, the 55 to 62 of class, 54.5 of lower boundary, 62.5 of upper boundary, 58.5 of midpoint, and 3 of frequency. Next, graphical presentation or give of number labor force by each group in Kelantan. In figure, the or give has shown the average data is increasing. It will present the cumulative frequency at x-axis and frequency at y-axis. First, the lowest of cumulative frequency is 2 by 2 frequency. However, the highest data in the or give is 40 of cumulative frequency and 3 by frequency. I will pass to my friend for the next slide. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Anna binti Abdul Hafiz and my matric number is H2182351. I want to talk about measures of central tendency. The mean of the labor force by each group in Kelantan in 1982 until 2018 is about 6.67 peoples. To find the mean, you must divide the sum of the labor force by each group in Kelantan by the number of the labor force by each group in the sample. Then, the median of the labor force by each group in Kelantan in 1982 until 2019 is 5. This is because there are 7 entries which is an odd number. So, the median is the middle of 4 entries. The last one is mode. For the mode of the labor force by each group in Kelantan in 1982 until 2019 is 3 and 8. From the audit data, 3 and 8 occurs twice, whereas the other data entries occur only once. Then, measures of variation. The range of labor force by each group in Kelantan in 1982 until 2019 is 9. Therefore, the sample variance is about 6,303.95 and the sample standard deviation is about 79.40.
Hi, my name is Nusazwan Hani binti Mautadi. My matric number H2182464. So I want to explain about measure of positions. The meaning is the data must be sorted from lowest to highest. The different measure of position are 3. There is quartile, decile, percentile. But in this topic, we focus on quartile. So the explanation about measure of position is about quartile. Quartile have 2 steps. Step 1 have 2 formula, which is Q1 equal N divide 4 and Q3 equal 3N divide 4. For the solution about Qn equal N divide 4 is 40 divide 4 equal 10. So the class interval is 52 to 22. But in the solution about Q3 equal 3N divide 4 is 3 bracket 40 divide 4 equal 30. So the class interval is 39 to 46 class. Step 2 also have 2 formula, which is Q1 equal LQ1 plus in bracket N divide 4 less F divide FQ1 multiplication C. But the second formula is Q3 equal LQ3 plus in bracket 3N divide 4 less F divide FQ3 multiplication C. So the solution about Q1 is 40.5 plus in bracket 10 minus 2 divide 11 multiplication 8. So the answer is 20.32 peoples. But the Q3 is 38.5 plus in bracket 30 minus 26 divide 8 multiplication 8. So the answer is 42.5 peoples. So the interquartile range of labor force by age in Kelantan 1982 until 2019 is Q3 minus Q1. So the solution is 42.5 minus 20.32. So the answer is 2022.18 peoples. Last part A is shape of data distributions. These have 3 solutions, which is mean, mode, and median. This is a formula mean, so the mean of labor force by age group in Kelantan 1982 until 2018 is 31.48 peoples. Next, this is a formula of median. So the median of labor force by age group in Kelantan 1982 until 2090 is 21.5 peoples. Next, this is a formula of mode. So the mode of labor force by age group in Kelantan 1982 until 2019 is less 9.5 peoples. The answer shape of data distribution is mean bigger than median, bigger than mode. Therefore, it is skewed to the right. Thank you for me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ilman bin Daniel and my metric number HFT20203. And for now, I will explain about part B. First, the introduction to data and variable involved. The data derivative endorsement, which the data of testing Malaysia for X is independent variable, which is the employed person by educational attainment in Johor in 1982 to 2017, which is in tertiary. For Y, is dependent variable in labor force by educational attainment in Johor in 1982 to 2017, also in tertiary. Okay, in the next slide, we can see on the left for X. For overall, we have 35 samples we have chosen in 1982 to 2017. Okay, for the total for X is 5,267.5, and for Y, which is 5,463.9, and for X square is 180,070 and 18.93, and for Y square, which is 127 and 807.59, and for X and Y, that if combined is 123,000 and 1604.3. Okay, next we will use the Pearson formula to calculate, which is the R equal to X and Y minus X, Y divided by N, and below is square root X square minus X square per N, and Y square minus Y square per N. And using the number they have calculated on the table, we will put it in the formula, which is the for X and Y is 123,000 and 164.3 minus 5,267.5, which is square by 5,463.9 divided by 35, and we'll get 4,092.87.35. Or below, square root is 180,070 18.63 minus 5,267.5 square per 35, and for Y square is 127,807.59 minus 5,463.9 square divided by 35, and we will get 3,064,259.88, and for Y is 4,400,025,030.3554, and lastly we'll get the R is 1.0, and the conclusion, the value of R have suggests the positive relationship at 1.0 between X, which is the employed person by educational attainment, and Y, the labor force by educational attainment. And I think that's all from me. Thank you, and I will give them the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Danish bin Azlan, and my matrix number is H2182212, and I will proceed to the last part of the slide, which is the simple linear regression. Here, we are required to estimate the regression line interpretation. As you can see here, this is the formula used for the linear regression calculation, which is the sum of xy minus the sum of x times sum of y over n divided by sum of x square minus sum of x square over n. Next is how to get b0 is y plus b1x, and to get y equals to b0 plus b1x. This is the calculation where b1 is 1.038 while b0 is 312.329, and we get the full answer for the previous y equals to b0 plus b1x, which is y equals to 312.329 plus 1.038x. Moving on, here we have b0. We can see here that b0, when the labor force by educational attainment is 0, the employed person by educational attainment are 312.329, whereas for every person by educational attainment, the labor force by educational attainment increase 1.038. Thank you.